Okay, so welcome everyone. So let's start our Monday session. And so if you're like me and you like to feel nice and loose in your body, just give yourself permission to stretch. Little mini yoga, just to feel nice and alert, muscles loosening up. If you've been sitting for a while, you can stand up and shake your legs if you feel like it. And then sitting back down and making yourself comfortable wherever you are sitting. Then when you're ready, you can close your eyes. And first, let's make ourselves aware. Let's notice the weight of our bodies, where we are, the weight of our bodies on our seat, and the weight of our bodies on this earth. So just tuning in to feeling your body, feeling yourself on your seat. And then bringing your awareness a little bit lower down into your feet, paying attention to the weight of your feet on the ground. Maybe pressing them into the ground a little bit more to feel the contact of your foot with the earth with more intensity. And as you're focused on this point of contact, just feel or imagine or set the intention to ground yourself, into the earth. And maybe you might feel as a result the energy of the earth herself being suddenly more noticeable, more vibrant. And then allow your attention, your focus to move back up through your legs, through your torso, and to reach your chest, and in the middle of your chest, into your heart. And here, let's tune into the sensations or the noises of our own hearts as a way to focus ourselves, to connect with our hearts. If you want to, you can also do this by touching your heart with your hand. And then imagining or visualizing as if your breath is flowing in and out directly through the heart. So you keep breathing normally through your nose, but you can imagine as if your breath was flowing into your heart when you breathe in and radiating out from your heart when you breathe out. And from there, now we're just gonna start to harmonize and balance our breathing. And to do that very simply, breathe in and out a little bit slower and deeper than you usually do. And doing so in a rhythm that is as balanced as you can, so that your in-breath lasts about the same time as your out-breath. And we'll do this breathing for another minute or two together in silence, so that you have time to find a rhythm that's comfortable for you. And from this place, this state of calm, let's just first remind ourselves of the direction that we are choosing for our future. So whether you're thinking in terms of your vision for your life, if you're clear on that, or your values, what's important to you, or even your goals for a time frame that makes sense to you, whether you're clear on long-term ones, or you need to make them shorter, like maybe even just your goals for this year. Just remind yourself of what you know is important for you, that you're ideally reaching forward, moving forward towards. And today we're gonna spend a little bit more time on this part. And I'm just gonna invite you to go a little bit further into this idea of what your goals are, your vision. And just thinking about why you want what you want. And sometimes what we want, the goals that we have, sometimes they're only one way that we're focused on, one way to get to something further, to something deeper that is even more important on our journey. So for instance, maybe if you have a goal, if you had a goal to make a certain amount of, to earn a certain amount of money in the next few months, yes, that's a valid goal, but why? Just maybe the why is so that we'll be able to buy a house. And why the house? Maybe because what you want is a sense of stability in life. Maybe you wanted the money to buy a car, and because what you really want is a sense of freedom of movement, of freedom to go and do what you want when you want it. So this is what we're trying to do here, just visualizing a little bit further from what you currently know you want and looking at what's behind. So just contemplating that for a little bit longer. And as you keep also this slow breathing that connects you with your heart, just gonna invite you to ask yourselves, what is the emotion, the feelings that you would have once you get what you truly want, what's truly important. And maybe like in the example I gave you earlier, maybe that's feeling of freedom, maybe that's a sense of safety, maybe that's a sense of peace. And it can be so many other things. So just take a moment to feel into this, or imagine what these sensations, feelings, emotions are that you really deep down want to feel, and the ones that you will experience when you reach the goals that you have, the vision, but the one that's truly important. And there is no right or wrong here. So once you have getting connected with one emotion, one sensations, and could be a group, or attitudes, ways of being. Once you're starting to get a little bit clearer on this, now we're gonna contemplate the week that's just passed. And this time we're gonna contemplate it and look at it through the lens of whether it's already somehow providing us with that type of emotions, attitudes, ways of being. So looking at the week that's just passed and looking at maybe what worked well, what didn't work so well. Just envision all of this through the lens of, oh, when this or that happened, I already felt this important emotion, or I felt closer to it. Or else when this or that happened, that really disconnects me from this important emotion that I want to feel more. And look at it through the lens of, or considering when you're in your personal life with the people you love, when you're in your professional life and the activities that the duties that you have. Do they connect you with that type of emotions or not? Also, when you're on your own relationship with yourself. What are you doing already in your life? What were you doing, experiencing already last week that is aligned with these feelings, with this attitude, these sensations? And so these are all the elements that you want to keep, that you want to nurture, to expand on. And so now we are gonna contemplate what the week that is starting today could look like when even more of this was entering our life. So inviting your imagination. First, I'm gonna invite us to contemplate, okay, when we are already embodying this sensation, these feelings, these attitudes that are very aligned, how are we behaving? What actions are we taking? What connections are we making with other people? Meaning, how could we transform the week just because we are already in that flow? So what can we make happen this week that is already aligned? And maybe these important sensation, emotions that are aligned with your true vision, your true goals, whether they're anchored in peaceful, quiet sensations, emotions like peace, safety, tranquility, serenity, love. Maybe they're anchored in more high alert emotions like excitement, passion, exhilaration, joy. Whatever they are for you, what does your week look like when you're yourself, you're already acting as if you're feeling like this all the time, like it's in your power. It's in your power, in your full power, to embody this high vibration, emotions, sensations, attitudes. And then let's imagine as you are already crafting your week in alignment with these emotions yourself, what can happen, what could possibly happen as a result when other people, when life responds to this strong energy from you? What could life throw your way? What opportunities, what synchronicities, what surprises, when you're already bringing it yourself, broadcasting it yourself, and the actions you're taking are already in alignment. What is possibly coming back your way? The universe responding, and the people around you responding in alignment. What could the week look like in that formidable flow? And also I'm going to invite us to set that intention that the universe being infinitely powerful, holding 100% possibilities. What if our imagination is still not quite yet able to envision what can possibly enter our life in alignment with these ways of being, attitudes, emotions that we are bringing into our life, that we're bringing into the world? So let's just set that intention that when that happens, we're fully aware, fully open, fully able to recognize these opportunities, possibilities for what they are, being fully aware they're aligned with our path, with our vision, and that we'll be willing to welcome and receive them into our lives. And now, just gonna invite us to notice how we're feeling. Imagining this perfect week, this week in perfect alignment with the emotions that are behind what is truly important to us. Just notice how you might already feeling them with more vibrancy. Just notice in your body their texture, maybe even their color. And here I'm just going to invite us to imagine as if these sensations, these emotions, these attitudes, we can breathe them in and out through our hearts. So just imagining as we breathe in that they're flowing into our hearts, into our bodies, where we feel them with even more intensity. And every time we breathe out, we can imagine them radiating out through our heart into the space around us. And with each cycle of breath, it makes them even more intense, even more vibrant. Anchoring us even more into the sensations associated with what's truly important to us, with truly desire. Making them also present in your body right now. And every time you breathe in and out, the sensations get stronger and stronger. To the point that now they're so strong, so powerful, we can feel them with such intensity inside our bodies and radiating outside of ourselves that our hearts is going to power them up like a laser beam. And with this laser beam, we are now able to carve out a portal right in front of us. A portal, an opening, a door right into time and space. A pathway that now, in our mind's eyes, we're gonna walk through, knowing that we are stepping into a new reality. We're stepping into a reality totally aligned with what's really important to us, our vision. It's totally aligned. And it's not only aligned, but it's already here. It's already present in our environment. It's present in our energy. It's present in the space around us. It's present, it's held in the possibilities. all the possibilities in the field where we exist. And so here, let's take a few conscious breaths, really connecting with this moment where we are stepping into a renewed present, taking a few deep breaths where we are connecting with all these new possibilities that are associated and aligned, that are matching the frequency of these emotions and sensations that we have created within ourselves and that we are broadcasting out into the field. And as you breathe in and out, just feel these connections resonating with your energy field, but resonating also with the physicality of your body, resonating deep down to your core, to the level of your cells. And you're now in this state of full connection with this new reality full of possibilities. And now, as we are going to start our week, in case we slide out of this beautiful state, we're just going to create an anchor to remind ourselves of this moment, the quality of this connection, so that it will be easier for us to bring that connection back when we need it. To do that, all you need to do is to choose a very simple gesture that could be just touching your thumb and index finger together, or two other fingers. It could be you rubbing your chest with your hand, with your fingers, just feeling that sensation. And so as you're doing this move right now, touching your fingers, touching your heart, or any other movement that you wish, just stay like this for a moment, feeling this beautiful state of connection that you're in, and noticing that it's now connected with this movement, this gesture, this touch. And just know that now, at any time during the week, when you need to bring yourself back into this beautiful state, all you need to do is use your anchor, your physical anchor, and it will bring you back instantly into this state. So now we're slowly going to bring ourselves back. And to do that, let's rub our hands together until they're warm. Place them at the top of our heads. And slowly but surely touch every part of our body. Touching our face, our head, our neck, our shoulders, our arms, touching the front of our body, of our chest and abdomen, touching the sides of our rib cage, of our torso, our abdomen, touching as much as we can our back, from as high as we can all the way back down. And then from our hips, touching our legs, our knees, lower legs, all the way down to our feet. If we can. If we cannot touch our feet from our current position, it's okay. Let's just press our feet into the ground again, reminding ourselves of that connection with the earth, reminding ourselves of where we are right now, the here and the now, knowing that now it's a new now. It's the now that we've just crafted and created for ourselves. Okay. So one last breath. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. And thank you so much for following this session today. And I shall say, see you next week.